Welcome to this lecture. So previously we have worked on our text input and on this send button. And now in this lecture we will work on our chat layout. So as inside our application we want to display the messages or the questions that we are sending to ChatGPT just like a normal chat application. And we also want to see the response of ChatGPT just like a normal message. And now in order to do that we are going to start the process. So in order to build this chat application light layout we are going to use a library, and that library is gifted chat. So open your browser and go to Google, and here you can search for this gifted chat React Native. So gifted chat React Native. Press enter, and on the search result you will see this React Native gifted chat npm. So just click on it and the documentation page will be opened. So now this is the documentation page for the library, and here we got the detailed instructions for using this library inside our React Native application. And there the first step is adding the dependency for this library inside our React Native project. And that dependency is present on this page. So there you can see this installation section. So if you are using npm then you can use this command for installing this library, and if you are using yarn then you can use this command. So as we are using npm, so we will copy this line. After that open your terminal or command prompt, and here you need to paste the line that you just copied. But before running this command you need to make sure that you are in the same folder where you got your project. And now after pasting the command press enter, and this library will be added inside our project in just few seconds. And there you can see the library is added inside our project. So after adding this library, the next step is using it for displaying the question and answers in the form of chat. And to do that, when you will scroll down, there you will find some sample code. So there you can see here we are using this gifted chat component for displaying the messages. So now inside our application we need to add it. So open our project, and here you need to go to the point where you got this text component in which we are displaying our messages. So for now inside our application we got this text component, and here we are displaying the results from our ChatGPT and Dolly model. But now below this text component let's add our gifted chat component. So here when you will type gifted chat you will see this option, so just select it, and now this gifted chat is added. After that close this component, and now when you will scroll up there you will see the import for this gifted chat. So there you can see we have imported gifted chat from this React Native gifted chat library. So now after adding this gifted chat inside our application, the next step is displaying our messages inside this gifted chat. And to do that, firstly we need to create a list of messages in which we are going to store the messages that we are sending or receiving. So here at the top where we are declaring our variables, we need to declare this list of messages. So we will start with the const keyword, and after that we are firstly going to name our list messages, and then we will create the setter for it, so set messages. And after that we are going to initialize it using this use state, so use state, and inside it we will pass these brackets, and it is indicating that at the start this messages list is empty. So now after declaring it, the next step is assigning it to our gifted chat. So scroll down, and here inside our gifted chat we need to assign these messages to a property called messages. So there you can see this messages property. So just select it, and inside it we are going to pass our messages list, and that's it. So now after doing that we need to make one change here, and then we are going to save our code. And that change is here in the style we will remove this styles.container, and instead we will set the flex property. So we will set the flex equal to 1, and now press Ctrl plus S, and there you can see after pressing Ctrl Ctrl plus S, you can see this type a message bar above a view where for now we are typing our messages, and this is actually the text input for this gifted chat. So by default it also provides you a view where you can type the message, but we have created the views by ourselves, so we don't need this view. And above this view, all of this area is representing the area for this gifted chat where the messages will be displayed. So now after adding gifted chat inside our project and displaying it on screen, the next step is hiding this bar, because we already got this view. And in order to hide it, we need to set a property here which is render input toolbar. So here when you will type render input, you will see the option. So there you can see this render input toolbar, and we need to pass an empty function here, and it will gonna indicate that we don't need this bar. So here when we are going to pass this empty function and press Ctrl S, you can see this bar is gone.